How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, ugly victory for Real Madrid after the international break. They beat 1-0 Getafe as a visitor, and this is an important victory because it's just before El Clásico. So Real Madrid are still at the top of the league, and you have to consider what lies ahead. What lies ahead is Champions League first, and then El Clásico. But let's start by saying this was a really difficult match for Real Madrid because, as he always says, it's always difficult, it's always tough to find the right performance after the international break. The team is almost all the time is not in tune, and this kind of matches is always difficult to face. And when it comes to Getafe, this is a really tough team. They always play tough every time they play against Real Madrid, especially at Coliseo, and they did it so well. And this is a kind of team that can give you a hard time. And this is a team coached by Bordalás, Pepe Bordalás, which is an amazing coach for Spanish football. And it's like a trip to the dentist. I have to say that. And they, I have to say, Real Madrid come across a very defensive team, and we all know that. But it's Getafe. A lot of effort. The level of physicality was amazing, and they were getting 1 point, which is special for them, but not for Real Madrid. Guys, we're gonna talk about Kylian Mbappé and Arda Güler connection. We're gonna talk about Vinícius Jr. and we're gonna talk about the controversy around Vinícius Jr.'s plays. But when it comes to this match, I have to say that, guys, the first half, it was a snooze fest. That's for sure. When it comes to this match, the most important thing was in the second half when Xabi Alonso pushed the right buttons. And by right buttons, I'm saying Kylian Mbappé connecting, or the connection with Arda Güler, and especially Vinícius Jr. Vinícius Jr. came into this match, and he made a huge impact. He doing damage. And when it comes to Vinícius Jr., I have to say that it was kind of fun, because punishing Getafe, the player Nyong, he gets subbed into this game 76 minutes, and the 77 red carded, a straight red card for this player. And for me, it was the real game changer for this match. Absolutely, because right after that, Kylian Mbappé scored the 1-0, assisted once again by Arda Güler, the Turkish player. And Kylian Mbappé once again, scoring for Real Madrid. I think this is the stat, 11 games in a row. Kylian Mbappé scoring 11 games in a row is an amazing level, remarkable for what it is. The leader of the team. And right after that, the second red card, much clearer than the first one, against Vinícius Jr. And that, for me, the real game changer for this match is, Vinícius Jr. first, and then the connection, Arda Güler, Kylian Mbappé. That's for sure for Real Madrid. And of course, I think it was pretty much clear that those players was the missing pieces for this team. But you have to understand this kind of rotations for Real Madrid, especially consider what lies ahead. And as I said at the very beginning of this video, is important matches for Champions League first at Santiago Bernabéu against Juventus, and then huge match for Real Madrid facing Barcelona at Santiago Bernabeu. So just for that reason, I do understand, this kind of rotation Xabi Alonso made in this team, and especially for this match. But yeah, guys, 3 points. Ugly victory, as I said before, but the most important part is the 3 points just before the Clásico against Barcelona, the next game for La Liga. But just after that, just before that is the game against Juventus. Guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and bye. See you soon.